Now, this is my first video of the entire series of my experiences from starting from my IELTS, choosing a college, and to reaching Canada and life in Canada. Let's begin. Now, for today, as I have completed majority of my things and got my passport request. My passport has gone for printing. Sure, I will do unboxing for that. I think that I am capable of sharing few things to you all. Now for today, let's today now for today we will talk about which colleges to choose in Canada if you have decided to study out here. Let's crack it. Now, as I'm using PPT for that, let's begin. College preference in Canada. Which is the best for Canada? In my preference, there is no such colleges which is best and which is bad in developed countries like Canada, Australia, New Zealand. But although ev- everyone have their own preference, needs and requirements, today we will talk about that. See, Canada is a diverse country and it has about 10 provinces and 3 territories. And in that 10 provinces, we can found different colleges and universities which are welcoming international students from all over the world to study in Canada and get education in best colleges and best education system in one of the world. So, after thinking to study in Canada, we have to think about which college. Beforehand, we will think about doing IELTS exam that we will be talking about in next video of this series. But today, which college? Before thinking about that, choosing a college is very confusing because there are enormous colleges that gives good education and they are top colleges, they are mediocre colleges and some colleges which offer decent education. But which to choose? Is best colleges best among them? Is that best college best for me? What would be that? In that I will say each and every finger in same hand is not same. Just like that, for everyone, motive and preference is different. And for according to that, the college is also different for them. So what we should do? What we should think is first think about recent education because there are two type of people who are coming in Canada. One who have just completed their higher studies, high secondary education, and class 12. In India, we basically say class 12, and another who have completed their bachelor's or other higher preference education after high secondary, and then they are planning to come in Canada. So that we will talk in another seat, but now recent education plays a very vital role because see, if you are coming to Canada after 12, then we have less maturity. And another major factor that determines the thing is financial status of your family because if your family is a middle class family, then you can afford to go to high level of colleges like University of Toronto, McGill's University, because the fee out there is very high. And also the courses, you cannot choose course which is a 4 years bachelor's or master's degree, because obviously the fee is very high and it will be very hard to cope up with that, because doing a part-time job, our family, some of our family, middle class family, can only afford 1 year of fee, and it is very hard to earn in for basically for me, the people like me, there will be very hardship to earn the entire fee of 2 or 3 years. So we have to think about that. Then come our personal preference. After these two is checked out, we can highlight various colleges that are according to our preference. Then after our personal preference, that what is the motive of ours to go and settle out there Canada? Is the education? Is settlement? Is work experience? Or any other thing? Everyone have their own preference. If you are going Canada for higher studies and you are very strict about that, you are very targeted about that, then yeah, some of the best colleges in Ontario and British Columbia, which would be the best because their education is best, their fees are low, but other things also matters like money. If you have to do part-time job, also your education, then those colleges won't be favorable for you, because education out there is little tough, and you have to do more hardship on education, and you will get less time towards part-time jobs and other things that you have to do during your entire journey. Then after the preference settlement, if your preference is settlement, and basically if you are coming after higher studies like after bachelor's or other higher study preference, then please don't choose these two provinces like Ontario and British Columbia. There are other major provinces like there are provinces like Saskatchewan, there are provinces like Manitoba, Alberta, Prince Edward Island, New Brunswick, which have decent level of colleges, provide good education, the living cost is low, and also there is better chance of getting PR, because what I have researched is that what happened, most of the students who come after 12 or after bachelor's also in Ontario and British Columbia, they have to move to other province after getting their education. Then, after completing that, but be prepared, be conscious that you will choose only those colleges and universities that are DLI registered, designated learning institute. They are designated learning institutes or universities. Then province, you have already think, if you are coming within this province, if you are coming in Ontario also, if you are coming in New Brunswick, Manitoba, anywhere in Canada, any of those 10 province, they have their own uniqueness and culture that you have to adapt, or you have to share your culture even. You will find people from all over the globe. Canada is a very diverse country. After that, after completing all those check box up, then comes your personal capabilities. For example, if you are thinking that you have just got 60 to 65% or below or like 70%, and you are thinking of getting best colleges like for example one of the best colleges, Humber College, Seneca College, Sentinel College in Ontario, Toronto GTA area, that would be little tough to get best courses out there. So if there would be the courses, preference courses that you will like to choose, but also there will be some problem like you won't get the seat, then it is not good to go for those colleges. Else there are lots of other colleges which provide good education, decent level of education, and also accept those students who have lower grades. So grades, and also what is your capability, is you have a good academics, you have good level of academics ability. That also depends, because after coming to Canada, it's not just education you have to deal with. You have to deal with education, new culture, part-time jobs, your economic stability, all other major things like cooking, leisure activities, everything you have to cope up with that. And for that you have to manage your education, work life balance, and your normal life. So think about that and choose the right college and right thing for you. The last thing, I think, that is relatives. If you have any of the relatives in any of your province, cities, and anything, please ask them and decide to go in that province at last if you got good decent college in that area, because that would be very helpful and you will know what is that importance after getting your PPR and after passport has been print, and you will do further things like accommodations and everything. So think about this all and choose your college. See, which college after 12 or after graduation? Frankly to say, there is not such difference for 12 and after graduation, but one difference I really see is lack of maturity. In 12 and after graduation, people are more matured. Although I am also after 12, so I can say what we feel going to Canada after 12. So thinking about that all, see, after 12 you are less matured, you have less work experience, you are new to work life, you are new to everything that is going on. So I personally prefer that choose those colleges which have more flexibility, which give more flexibility towards international students, so that you will get some time to cope up with all those hasslements that would be going through your life after reaching Canada. Because what now I'm getting is that after getting PPR there are lots and lots of things you have to cope up with starting in here in India. So think about that. So now I will reveal some of the best colleges and give some feedback. Those colleges I have preferred and have thought about to apply for my things, my college later, my offer later. So here it goes. This is the top colleges that I preferred. The first colleges was Seneca College, Toronto, GTA, Ontario. This is the most famous college everyone knows, I think. Seneca is one of the best college, and here also I applied for offer letter. The course was like social service. That was 2 years diploma, but unfortunately I didn't got offer letter, or the offer letter, the reason was pending and pending, so I quit that. Then comes George Brown College. This college I researched but I didn't apply anything. But what I have found that George Brown is also one of the best college, best campus, and I have talked with many people who are studying in George Brown, and I really say that George Brown is one of the best college to go for Ontario, Toronto area, basically in GTA. Then after comes Douglas College. This is in Vancouver. I have basically chosen those colleges which are in Vancouver near Toronto, because what is that is most of us prefer to go in Toronto and Vancouver, but it is not that there are not other colleges which give good education in outside of Ontario and British Columbia. There are very good colleges Alberta, Manitoba and Saskatchewan which give more, which is more better than, for some people, more better in their education system than these colleges, but it is the highlighted ones. Then comes Conestoga College. It is in Kitchener. I have to Kitchener campus because as Conestoga, I have talked many people out there. There are Mississauga campus, there is Kitchener campus, and even Toronto campus. I guess it is there. Then, but what happens is Kitchener is one. It is main campus, and it is. I have talked with some international students from India, and they said that Kitchener Conestoga is one of the best. Then come Humber College, and I have three friends in Humber North Campus. Humber is one of best for education. It is very tough. Centennial and Humber are toughest colleges in Ontario Toronto area in compare with education, in compare with their course compatibility. Then it comes after Humber Centennial, best upon best college. There are three campuses near about GTA areas, and this is one of the best college. If you get admission, that would be best for you. Then Fancy College is also one of the best. There are many friends who are studying out there. I have talked with them and they say that the campus is best. Now comes Lambton College. Lambton Sarnia is its main campus, but I have highlighted Mississauga because this is the best campus for some of the people who wants to join college, study, and are very confused that they can cope up with work-life balance and another things. Then Langara College. It is in Vancouver, British Columbia, and it is also the best college. The last college I chose was Vancouver Community College, and this is also a decent college. I haven't found any friends, but I have researched many about these colleges. So I think that this is also a good college. All those colleges have majority of courses in in engineering, in science background, arts backgrounds, hospitality, in social service, and many more courses that you prefer. So please go and check their website for the courses. So today's pro tip for the video. What would be the pro tip for today is don't ever don't ever just randomly believe on your consultant, because most of us who are going to Canada are thinking applying for Canada are going through consultancies, and consultant have profits from colleges, so they will only suggest such colleges which have better rate of commissions, and those who give better rate of commissions, obvious is that the colleges are advertising more than giving a good education. There are such colleges who advertise also and give good education also, but do your research. Another pro tip is about finance. If you have less finance, please choose those colleges which are economically feasible, and choose the course which have co-ops, because in my experience I have two of my friends who have good decent education level, one from non-STS, also one from STS, one from he was from Nepal, and another he was from Kerala. What happened is they have good course, decent level of education, but also got refusal during their visas, saying the immigration doesn't find that they can pay next year fee. So if you have less amount of money, go for 2 years course with co-op and go colleges like Lambton, Gigara College, Langara College. These colleges are best. Also have less fee and give co-ops to all majority of their course. So what up next? For that, to subscribe my channel because now I will be making another video on why I preferred college against Canada. Was my decision correct? For that, do subscribe my channel and do press on the bell icon so that you can get all updates of my videos. Let's connect we all, and I welcome you in the new journey of my life experience from India to Canada.